11. What is the cause? That is the inquiry, and as detailed in the Vedas, it is known Brahma is the cause of entire creation. But as far as this answer is concerned, we know only this much. What is it? That from which the Jagat is born, in which it exists, unto which it merges back, that is the cause in general. Samanyataha we know, but Visheshataha, what exactly is the Swarupa of Brahma is not known. Therefore, the inquiry is now being conducted by who? Atyashrami Paramahamsa Sannyasis. So, and who is the teacher here? Shvetashvatar Nama Munihi Yajushaka Pravartakaha. So they are conducting the inquiry. Before arriving at the right answer, first the different notions that are prevailing about the cause of the Jagat which are not correct are being ruled out. And they are what? Kalaha. Some say time, some say Swabhava, the nature of a thing, others say Niyatihi. It can be fate or a specific cause for a specific effect. Yadricha, Akasmat, by chance. Bhutani, 5 elements. Yoni stands for Pradhana of Sankhya, and Purusha means Jiva. So these are the 7, these are how many? 7. Total 7 causes are cited by different persons. The question comes, which of these is correct? Whether all are correct, or which of these is correct? Or shall we straight away dismiss these people? Why not? We can't dismiss straight away. We have to dismiss, because that's why they are being they are childish only. But they have given certain reasoning, and that reasoning means plausible up to certain extent. So therefore, he says, because yukti, reasoning is there, so that we can't straight away dismiss this. We'll have to investigate further whether the reasoning given are correct or not, and then only we can decide about the final cause of the entire Jagat. Or one may say, let us have compromise now. Let all be the causes in equal measure. So what is that? Sabko khush karo. So all are the causes in certain measure. Why not? That also needs to be considered, but both cannot be true, will be seen. Well, अन्वय
सर्वत्र
युक्तेः
सर्वत्र युक्तेः दृष्टत्वात् किं तत्त्वं विधिचिन्तते सर्वेषाम् अनिवार्यत्वात्
संगः
अस्तु इति चेत् न तत् Sandhi tat sangha astu iti chet. Second, out of that it is astu iti chet natat. Sandhi tat sangha astu iti chet.
We can't dismiss them. We can't dismiss them means we can't dismiss them straight away because some inquiry has to be conducted. So why? The reason is like this. Sarvatra means in all the 7 pakshas from Kala up to Purusha Jiva, in every paksha, in the every case where this can be the cause of the Jagat, where it is cited, Yuktehe Drishtatva. What is being seen is Yukti, reasoning is seen. Because they have not straight away arbitrarily told that way, they have given certain reasoning to specify this as the cause of the Jagat. So therefore, Sarvatra Yuktehe Drishtatva. Because the reasoning is being seen, Kim Tattvam iti Chintyate. There in Shruti, Mool Shruti, iti Chintyam is there. All these causes need to be investigated whether they truly are the causes of the Jagat. So therefore, Kim Tattvam, in the sense, out of these 7 cases, which paksha is the correct one that needs to be investigated, to be inquired into. Chintyam means Chintyate means Chintaniyam, needs to be inquired into. Now one may say, look, every paksha has given a sensible argument. At least at the level of the argument you can't dismiss. So how can you give up any of the pakshas? So let it be like this. What is it? All these form the cause of the Jagat with equal predominance. Everyone has got equal right now. So with equal predominance, they all constitute the cause of the entire creation. That is the second paksha. Other argument, Sarvesham Adivaryatva. All these pakshas, 7 pakshas, that is 7 stands we have seen earlier, Anivaryatva, they cannot be refuted. Why can they not be refuted? Yukti yuktaha. There is some reasoning given, and therefore because reasoning is involved, they cannot be refuted, and therefore Sarvesham tat sangha means, in Shruti it is said, Sanyogaha esham. Combination of all these stands or pakshas, that is Sarvesham tat sangha, Tesham sangha. What a sangha means? The group, combination. Combination of what? Kala, Swabhava onwards up to Purusha called Jiva called Purusha, up to 7. Sangha, Astu, let it be the cause of the entire Jagat. Iti Chet, if that is the argument put forth, Tat na Tat, it is not possible. So all cannot be treated equally at all. Why? A glaring proof is there. What were the causes earlier? Kalaha, time. Swabhava, nature of a thing. Niyatihi, fate, or a specific cause for a specific effect. Yadricha, akasmat, or by chance. Bhutani, 5 elements, 5 elements. Yonihi, pradhana of Sankhya, Purusha, Jiva. All put together equally cannot be the cause of this. Do you know why? They don't belong to the same category. There is one guy who is different from others. Who is that? Purusha, Jiva is Jada or sentient Sachetana. Rest all are Jada in nature. You can't equate a sentient entity as Sachetana being to inner things. So therefore, no, it is not possible. Therefore, iti chet na tat. So why it is not possible? The reason is given in the next stanza 13.
स्वतंत्रे चेतने जीवे सति कालाद्य चेतनाः समप्रधान भावेन कथं सन्ति भवन्ति
संघी भवन्ति ते.
There is a correction. First line, last word, चेतना. चेतना is there. चेतनाः.
Chetanaha. Correct. Akara, add akara. Kaladya chetanaha. Not chetanaha.
अन्वय स्वतंत्रे चेतने जीवे सति ते second line last word कालाद्य चेतनाः कथं समप्रधान भावेन संगी भवन्ति.
Now, you can't combine them with equal importance or equal emphasis or equal predominance. They cannot be united with equal predominance. How? Swatantre chetane jive sati. When this jiva, and who is that jiva? What is its nature? Swatantra. The jiva who is swatantra. Swatantra means not dependent like inert who is paratantra. Jada is dependent. How? Dependent on what? See, inert thing cannot be known on its own, nor can inert thing know on its own. What is necessary to know an inner thing? Some cognitive principle, some knowledge principle, some jnana tattva. Is this indispensable or not? Otherwise, so therefore, jada vastu depends on sachetana. Agreed? So that is the case. So now he says, so therefore, when such a swatantra jiva, whereas chaitanya, a sentient being, does it depend on anything else to know itself? Prove it. What drishtanta will give? Huh? No. What? I'm asking you, how sentient entity doesn't depend on anything else to know itself? Ourselves. See, why go to sun, etc.? That's a different thing. So I know myself without the help of anything else. Is it not? Prakasha. So every living being knows itself I am. May not know visheshataha what is the swarupa, but in general I do exist. Everyone knows. So we know ourselves that I am. Or do you depend on something else? No, Swamiji, we depend on our body. We depend on our mind. Yes or no? In sleep, body, mind are not there, and yet you slept, I was there, you know it. So therefore it is not. Swatantre chetane jive sati kaladi achetanaha. All this kala, swabhava, niyati, yadricha, bhutani and pradhanam. All these whose nature is what? Achetanaha. By themselves are achetana, inert in nature, he says these te means te achetanaha, sati te, those. What are those? Kaladi, pradhananta, so all the achetnate. Katham samapradhana bhavena sanghi bhavanti. Katham sanghi bhavanti, how can they be united? In what manner? Samapradhana bhavena means with equal predominance. Pradhana here is, pradhana bhava is predominance. With equal predominance, how can they be united? Means they cannot be united, and therefore all these put together cannot be the cause of the Jagat. Then what answer would you like to give? No? Jiva and rest of the six cannot be united. Why? Jiva is Sachetana, others are Achetana. Okay? Then let us get rid of these Jada. Sachetana, are you not cause of anything? At least creating confusion? You create many things. So therefore, so why not let Sachetana Jiva be the cause of the entire Jagat? Says no. Why? If Jiva is the cause of the Jagat, will the Jiva create sorrow for oneself? Will anybody will create hell for oneself? But this Jiva is helpless. This Jiva is helpless, gets subjected to sorrows, and therefore Jiva also cannot be the cause of the Jagat. Tarhi Jivo he
Tarhi Jivo Heturasto Tanna Dukkha Vidarshana Swatantra Atmano Dukkham
Swatantra Swatmano Dukkham
Purvan Drishto Nani Kvasida Tarhi Jiva
Jivaha
Tarhi Jiva Hetu Astu Tanna
Tatna
Dukkha Vidarshana Swatantra Swatmana Dukkham Kurvan Nani Kvachit Drishtaha.
Repeat the second line.
Tarhi Jiva Hetu Astu Tanna Tatna Dukkha Vidarshana Swatantra Swatmana Dukkham Kurvan Nani Kvachit Drishtaha.
So now possibility is like this. All cannot be the cause of the Jagat with equal predominance. And Jiva, who is Sachetana, always he has got upper hand as such. Let the Sachetana sentient Jiva be the cause. He says it cannot be. Tarhi, if you say so. Tarhi means what? If they cannot be united with equal predominance as the cause of the entire Jagat, in that case, Jivaha Hetuhu Astu. Astu, let it be. What? Let the Jiva be Hetu, cause. Cause of what? Cause of the Jagat. Hetu, the cause of the Jagat. Let Jiva be the cause of the Jagat. Jivaha Hetuhu Astu. Hetuhu is Jagataha Hetuhu Astu. Jivaha Jagataha Hetuhu Astu. Now, is this correct or not? He says, no, this cannot be correct. Why? Tatna. This is not correct. What is not correct? Jiva as the cause of the Jagat is not correct. Why? Dukkhadi darshana. We find in this case of Jiva, dukkha adi, dukkha, sorrow. So adi is what? Janma, marana, all these are there. So in the case of this thing, so who would like to have marana? Janma already over. Janma already over. So we, at least in this particular, in a given particular birth, you have no control over it. But nobody would like to die. We have no control over it. So Janma, and many unwanted experience, apamana and all that, poverty, this, that. You can't ask a galore of all these problems, so many problems, etc. Dukkhadi darshanat. So the jiva cannot be the cause of jagat. So what are the dukkhadi darshanat? If jiva is independent, see, if jiva creates the jagat, does it not automatically follow that jiva is independent in creation? The creator has a freedom in the creation. If that is the case, will the jiva create sorrows for oneself? Swatantraha swatmanaha dukkham kurvan. Any independent entity creating sorrow for oneself, nahi kvachid drushtaha, nowhere is seen in the creation. An independent entity can never create any sorrow for oneself. If jiva is the cause of the entire creation, if jiva is creator of the entire jagat, being independent, because he is creator, he should be independent, and because independent, he cannot create, he will not create sorrow for oneself. But what we find is, that is why coming to Vedanta. Otherwise no one will turn to Vedanta, because helplessly one gets some diseases, etc. Adi for diseases. So no, diseases just came. We just jiva, and who is the jiva? Creator. Why did he create diseases for oneself? So no. So therefore an independent entity creating sorrow for oneself is never seen anywhere, and therefore jiva also cannot be the cause of the creation. So what all the pakshas are ruled out now? Kala, Swabhava, Niyati, Yadricha, Bhutani, Pradhana. These cannot be the cause, nor either a combination of these with equal predominance cannot be the cause. Jiva, then why jiva cannot be the cause? Jiva being swatantra, if he is a creator, he must be swatantra, independent. An independent entity can never create sorrow for oneself, and therefore all the 7 pakshas are ruled out. But what is the answer? Still answer is that not sight. Who is conducting inquiry? Great sannyasis under the leadership of SVETAS Rishi. So therefore what they did? They ruled out the possibility of any external thing being the cause of the entire cosmos, entire creation. And they turned introvert now. And turning themselves to be introvert, they started inquiring the cause of the creation of the jagat. And they were so much absorbed, being introvert, they were so much absorbed in the inquiry that they could find, oh, this is the cause. So in the Shruti it is there, te dhyana yoganugataha. One thing here you have to see, as is the style of Vidyaranya Muni, Vidyaranya Muni is not going in detail of each and every mantra from the Upanishad. At places, he elaborates even one or two words of the mantras in many stanzas. At other places, he clubs many mantras and finishes them in 2 words also. He has done that. In 2-3 words, he finishes so many mantras. What he wants to give us is the vivarana of the tatparya, the very gist of the Upanishad. That way, Shvetasvatara Upanishad is a little confusing Upanishad. Have you anywhere seen anybody teaching Shvetasvatara Upanishad? It's a little confusing Upanishad. And also, Shankara Bhasha is supposed to be there, but if you go into that Bhasha, it cannot be Shankara Bhasha because it is so elaborate, means you get lost in the detail and forget the original thing, which is not the style of Shankaracharya. There are many Deepikas, etc. I think many Tikas are there on this thing, but that is not that. But Vidyaranya Muni gives us the crux of this Upanishad. Shvetasvatara Upanishad is a mantra Upanishad, but as an Upanishad, it has got very great importance because it is cited as the authority in many places in the Sutra Bhasha also. In Bhashyas and Sutra Bhasha, it is cited as the Pramana Grantha, as the authority to prove or substantiate certain things. Te dhyana yoganugataha, those rishis who were dhyana yoganugataha. What is dhyana here? Dhyana, because that mantra is little confusing. Dhyana is, see, dhyana means chintana, thinking, continuously thinking of something. What they were thinking? Jagat karana chintana. So dhyana is here, jagat karana chintana. And what is yoga? Yoga tatparatvam. Tatparatvam is chintana paratvam. That is getting totally absorbed in the chintana. Yoga is getting absorbed in the chintana. Anugataha means that is antarmukhaha babhuvuhu. They became totally introvert. Not like you are, no? Watching the TV and eating the food. So, not that way. They were totally, their mind was totally concentrated on Jagat Karana Chintana to the exclusion of any other Bahya Vichara. With such single pointedness, there, what happened? Apashyan. They saw. What they saw? Devatma Shaktim Swagunaihi Nigudham Yaha Karanani Nikhilani Tani Kalatma Yuktani. They saw Devatma Shakti, a power connected to who? Deva. Who is that Deva? Paratma, Paramatma. What is that power? Maya Shakti in the form of Ajnana. Maya Shakti in the form of Ajnana. And Swagunaihi Nigudham, that which is not directly visible is concealed by Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna, And that Paratma, Yaha stands for Paramatma, that Paramatma concealed by this Maya Shakti Vichitrigunatmika, what does it do? Atitishtati Ekaha, single-handedly in the sense itself controls. Adhitishtati means presides over or controls. Controls who? Karanani Nikhilani, all causes. What are those all causes? Which were considered by different Purapakshas as the cause of the creation. What are those? Kala, Kaladi, Purushanta. Kaladi, Purushanta. So that means it controls, presides over, controls, regulates all this. Let us see now. That is explained now. This mantra is being explained now from stanza 15 to 20.
Doshan sarveshu paksheshu Pasyanto bahudakada Maya shakti manirvacham Apasyan dhyana yogara. There is only second line. Maya Shakti, Maya Shaktim, Anirvacham, Apasyan. The three words of this. Maya Shaktim, Anirvacham, Apasyan. Anvaya. Sarveshu Paksheshu, Bahuda, Doshan, Pashyanta, Tada, Dhyana Yogata, Anirvacham, Maya Shaktim, Avashyam.
Sarveshu Paksheshu Bahudha Doshan Pashyantah. Those sannyasis, those atyashrami, the rishis, seeing many defects in all the pakshas, in all the possibilities which are cited as the cause of the entire jagat, they could find many defects. Having seen the defects in all these pakshas, Kaladi, Purushanta, what they did, Tada, then Dhyana Yogataha, we have seen what is Dhyana Yoga. They became introvert, got totally absorbed in the inquiry of the cause of the Jagat inwardly, and by Dhyana Yogataha, what they Pashyam, Apashyam, Anirvacham, Maya Shaktim, Apashyam. They saw this Maya Shakti, the creative power whose nature is Anirvacha. Anirvacha means that which cannot be defined categorically. That which cannot be defined categorically. So it will be explained afterwards what is that Anirvachatva. So Maya Shaktim Apashyam, saw means how? As Jagataha Karanam. Jagataha Karanam. But Maya Shakti itself is inert in nature. Then already in the Mula it was told, Yah Paramatma Adhitishtati will come afterward. This Maya Shakti, like say, you are a Sachetana. But when you are writing, with what do you write? Pen. But can the pen write on its own? No. So you are controlling, regulating, presiding over the pen, and you are making it, using it to write as an instrument. Like that, this Paramatma controlling, presiding over the Maya Shakti creates the entire Jagat. At direct level, What is the cause? Maya Shakti is the cause at the material, that means Upadana level, at the material cause. Whereas Paramatma is Karana at the efficient level, so efficient cause, that is Nimitta Karana. So that was Dhyana Yogataha Apashyan, means by Dhyana Yoga, Anirvachya Maya Shakti as the cause of the Jagat, that is what they discovered. It is not complete, it will be further explained.
Vikrikakshāsu yoginām sattve pyantena santitāः Rajāmityeva mante Vishiranti vājinām. This is from the first line. Sattve api ante. Second line. Janami iti iteva.
Iti evam.
Ante. Janami iti evam ante. Anvaya. Vidri kakshāsu yuktīnām sattve api ante na santi.
Santi. Na santi.
He is second.
He.
He from second. Then adhyara.
After he, adhyara.
Tadupari api prashne. Then adhyara after he. Tadupari api prashne. Then ta from first line. Ta na janami iti evam ante vājinah vishidanti.
Maya is of the nature of ignorance. Maya is anirvacha, inexplicable. These two things are now going to be proved, going to be established. Now one may ask, sir, we have already given you so many things as a cause of the Jagat. How do you rule them out? Because reasonings are there. Reasonings are there. Yes, accepted. Reasonings are there. But if we probe a little further that reasoning, after 2-3 stages, these Purvapakshis has to raise their arms up and give up. We have no answer. Up to that, they may give a sensible answer, but beyond which they have no answer at all. Therefore say, Dvi, Tri, Kakshasu. Kakshasu means in steps or stages. In 2 or 3 steps or 2 or 3 stages, Yuktinam Sattve Api. Though there are yuktis. Yuktis means reasonings are there. Up to what level? 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. At the most 4 steps. 2, 3 means a few steps only. Yuktinam Sattve Api Ante Na Santi. At the end, there are no reasonings also. So that they may have some armor of reasonings, but they will get exhausted very soon. Nanti. He, because, how do you say so? Because, he means because, tadupari api prashne. After, that means their explanation is given, you probe further. They have no answer. For example, let us take physics. What is the cause? Elements. Elements, further, cause of elements, molecules. Cause of molecules, atoms. Cause of atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons, now the boson, it goes on only. So all this okay. Then what is the cause of electron? Energy in motion. What is the cause of energy? Raise your hands up. Physics has no answer. They may say energy in motion is matter, but you have come up to energy. Afterwards, what is the cause? Ask them, look, inert thing cannot know in its own. Are you aware of energy or not? Yes. What is the cause? That's why nowadays, some fellows are thinking, we have neglected the subject. They are nowhere near Chaitanya, Atma, etc. Object we are investigating, but the observer, subject we have not investigated. There the real thing lies. Chemistry also. You go on chemistry. Or take our own Karmaphala theory. Born of what? Karmaphala. Acha, you are born of Karmaphala now. Which Karmaphala? Earlier birth. And there you are born, earlier birth. There, earlier birth. You can come up to the beginning of the Kalpa. Then that Kalpa was born because of Karmaphala of the past. Past Kalpa was born in the past. Where are you going to end? So any blessed thing you take, they will give you some plausible explanation up to a certain level. If you probe further, you have to give up. Ante taha mein ha. Tadupari api prashne na santi hi, because if further probed, taha means yukti, accusative plural. Taha, accusative plural. Yukti. So yukti na janami iti evam ante vishidanti. We don't know iti vishidanti. They regret, if they are honest enough. If they are honest enough. And if there are modern scientists there, we are investigating. Only $100 billion crore project is awaiting the sanction. That is the only thing is that we are investigating. See, Einstein was a scientist. He was a great researcher. But all that he had was rough paper and pencil and a waste paper basket. That was his investment. Nowadays, research project means what? Big business. So that is it. So but if they are frank enough, so they have to janami iti evam ante na vadinaha vishidanti. The argumentator, they feel sad about it. We are helpless. We don't know anything further. Up to this, we know. So what does it mean? What is their final answer? Why they regret? Beyond this, we don't know. We don't know means what does it specify? Ignorance. That is Maya Shakti. That exactly is Maya Shakti. And it cannot be defined. Why? We will see that. So that means final answer is what? We don't know. So we don't know means ignorance. That ignorance itself is the Maya Shakti. Of course, ignorance we call at individual level. At totality level it is called as Maya Shakti. 17.
Janate sharanam sarva vavinama vigadataha विपश्चितः
मायेत्याहुर्विपश्चितः
सन्ति। सेकंड में तद अज्ञानम अनिर्वाच्या, तद अज्ञानम अनिर्वाच्या। सेकंड में माया इति आहु
विपश्चितः विपश्चितः
माया इति आहु विपश्चितः। अन्वय सर्ववादिनां अविवादतः अध्यार ऐक्यरूपेण अध्यार ऐक्यरूपेण यदन्ते वस्त्र यदन्ते शरणं तद् अज्ञानम् अध्यार सा एव अध्यार सा एव माया अनिर्वाच्या इति विपश्चितः आहुः।
सर्ववादिनाम् अविवादतः see all these vadis differ in their causes, they differ in their arguments, they differ in the reasonings given. But one thing unanimously can be found out, that in all these vadis, what is the unanimity? Sarvavadinam avivadataha. There is no dispute about it among themselves. Avivadataha means vivadam vina. Vivadam vina. So vivadam vina, without any dispute, aikya rupena, by unanimity. Aikya rupena means by unanimity. So yadante sharanam, what they resort to at the end. They may argue up to 2-3 stages, and finally sharanam, give up, seek, take refuge in. Yadante sharanam, what they take refuge in, what they resort to at the end. Tad, what is it? Ajnanam. What is that ajnana? How? We don't know. We don't know. That is, ajnana alone is their final refuge. So, tadajnana and saeva, that ignorance itself is saeva maya. It is maya, and it is anirvacha. It is something which is inexplicable. Iti hu ahu vipaschitaha ahu. The Vivekinaha, who have thought over it properly based on the Shruti, they say. How it is anirvacha? Question like this. Maya sati va asati va. Don't bother about Sanskrit. Maya, does it exist or does it not exist? Question. If it exists, we can say Maya is there. If it is not, you can say Maya is not there. He says, if Maya is not there, no, if Maya is there, what should happen? See, we are discussing the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is not subject to negation, not subject to destruction. If Maya were really existing as Sat, na badheta, it cannot get destroyed. Sati chet na badhyeta. If Maya exists, it cannot get refuted, means it cannot get destroyed. What is experience? Maya is subject to termination. If Maya were not subject to termination, better don't attend Vedanta class and waste your time. Okay? Jnana is not possible, moksha is not possible. So therefore, Maya does get, because jnanis are there, Maya does get terminated. So badhyeta ichet. Now, then Maya may not be there at all. Maya may not be there at all. Says, asati chet na pratiyeta. A non-existent thing is not available for cognition. Are you aware of Maya? You may not know. Scientists are not aware of Maya. They may not be aware of the word Maya, but ignorance, we don't know. Is it experienced by them or not? Therefore what happened? If it were not there, they can't experience it. So, asati chet na pratiyeta. It should not be cognized, but what is experience? It is verily cognized. It is verily cognized. So therefore, neither you can say Sat ever existing, nor can you say Maya is Asat not at all existing. So both ways you can't define categorically Maya is or Maya is not. And that being the case, see that is Anirvacha. So it is Anirvacha, it cannot be defined. For your homework, you can note down Panchadashi, 7th chapter, Chitradeepa, stanza 141 to up to 146. Panchadashi, Chitradeepa, 7th chapter, Chitradeepa, stanza 141 to 146 can be referred to. 141 is like this. Na nirupaitum shakya vispashtam bhasate chaya. Na nirupaitum shakya. You cannot define Maya, but vispashtam bhasate, very clearly cognized. Samayeti indrajaladau loka sampratipedire. And that is Maya, because this word is used in the common parlance in magic, etc. Really something is not there, but it really seen. So therefore, Samaya, this type of Maya, which is not really there but cognized. Indrajaladau, in the case of Indrajala means magic, Adi, Adau, Lokaha sampratipedire, people do find. Therefore, what is to be done? Because it cannot, it is, you can't say is, nor you can say is not. So why both are not possible? It is indescribable, indefinable. Therefore, in the matters of such things which cannot be described, better don't try to find out any reasoning, you are bound to fail. Yukti has no access in Anirvacha thing. So therefore it says
reading Anirvache viyuktim che Advaitati samudati
Nirupam chakshusha drashtum Icchatyevati mohitaha.
There is Sandeep, first man. चेत् अन्विच्छति इति, चेत् अन्विच्छति इति। सेकंड है द्रष्टुम इच्छति एव अतिमोहितः, द्रष्टुम इति एव अतिमोहितः। अन्वय अनिर्वाच्ये अपि युक्तिम अन्विच्छति चेत् सः मूढधीः। अतिमोहितः लास्ट वर्ड, अतिमोहितः विरूपम चक्षुषा द्रष्टुम इच्छति एव।
In the Anirvachya thing, a person who tries to find out reasoning is trying to do something that is next to impossible. We'll see that. Oh.